When you put a bunch of gas into a very tight space, it might attract more gas, and if you put even more gas, then they might attract more gas, and as they become denser, closer, less even, eventually they might just fuse into a star. These Leviathan masses of plasma are so energy dense that they can burn for possibly quadrillions of years, giving them more than enough time to sustain huge piles of dust around them. Yet, each brick that they lay down is simply another that will be knocked down in a billion years' time. They are the be-all, end-all for its subject's fate, and eventually they'll decide to end the only anything in the whole of everything. Stars are not completely solid, nor are they thick enough to swim in. Plasma is an odd material as the fourth state of matter. It resides somewhere in the middle. Waves of ionized gas particles, which mostly interact through electricity and magneticity, are genuinely quite hard to visualize, but know that this influence only stacks when you put, 2 non-alien pounds of it together, and you get very active solar storms and very angry particles. These particles create so much fuss that they enable the heliosphere, factors larger than the sun itself. It acts as a huge sphere staking the sun's private lands while surrounding its little creations in a safety bubble of cosmic rays. Though if you zoom much further into the corona, you can witness exactly what that sphere protects you from. Despite stretching far beyond the limits of its surface, many parts are even hotter than it. These stretches of radiation emit directly from the core, expending their fury and their heat. Still, not even entering onto the surface are the corona and photospheres, essentially the same as Earth's gas-laden atmosphere, except they're made out of fire. You can still merge further down into the deafening power of the core, comparably small yet responsible for each of the layers around it and around us. It cooks hydrogen into helium and helium into everything else. Creations of light, heat, and rocks are responsible for our creations as well. Each day that the sun bears down is another which can be repeated, and there are no other timekeeping rituals as unreliable and rudimentary as the sun. While many saw it as a god, everyone questions its true intentions, granting both melatonin and cancer, vitamin D, and sunburns. Slowly, it was demoted from literally god to just another burning planet, and eventually something else entirely. It might have kickstarted the endless exchange of energy still seen today, but it clearly gives and takes, and every day it seems to pull harder and harder. Every atom composed of the sun will eventually burn out. It is satiated by hydrogen, and using its spoils as helium only grows in size and waste. Someday it will run out of hydrogen, bloating to take out its sacred creations and entering its twilight years. Meeting this greatest size with its coldest temperatures again, it finally implodes, creating a white dwarf, now designating nothing but the ruin that used to be. All that remains is a solitary beacon of light, alone in the distance as an empty lighthouse, designating nothing but the ruin that used to be, fading as the rest of everything settles down, once and for all.